Bad kid! Bad kid! You were bad this year! It was the worst gift from Santa a kid could ask for. The year was 1996. My family and I traveled to North Dakota to spend Christmas with some of our relatives. I was 7 years old at this time, and I loved Street Fighter. The games, the movies, everything. Street Fighter was life. It was Christmas Eve, and my cousin Preston and I were spending the night in his basement playing video games, talking about all the things we had hoped that Santa would bring us that year. Street Fighter Alpha 2 had just been released on the Super Nintendo, and that game was at the top of my list. It was around 7 p.m. and we had gotten word from one of my other cousins, Lashandi, that she was looking up at the night sky and she saw Santa and his reindeer flying across the stars. Then my Uncle Brian, he said, "Hey kids, go check the back porch. Santa left you guys presents." And I'm thinking, oh Lord, what did he bring me this year? I pick up the one with my name on it, and I can tell from the shape, the size, the weight. This is a Super Nintendo game. I know in my heart this is a Super Nintendo game. I tear off the wrapping paper as fast as I can, and it's freaking Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the Super Nintendo. Oh, my prayers have been answered. Thank you. Me and Preston are gonna play the shit out of this game all night long. Thank you, Santa. You are a G. You are the top dog, dude. Nobody else is bringing Street Fighter to kids like you. So I rip into that box to pull out that beautiful, just beautiful Super Nintendo cartridge. And it was the worst gift from Santa a kid could ask for. In the video game box, there was no video game. There was a goddamn block of wood. Everyone's pointing and laughing at me. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. My uncle's like, look! Chase is so bad this year, he didn't even get coal. Santa gave him a block of wood. Bad kid! Bad kid! You were bad this year. What did you do? And I'm like, I'm 7 years old. I'm like, I didn't do anything bad. Like, I got good grades. I picked on my sisters less. You know, I ripped that one kid off. I traded him an energy card for a Squirtle, but I ended up giving him back because I felt bad. I was a good kid. Why did he do this crazy Street Fighter video game fake out to me where I thought I was getting the game I wanted and it's a block of wood? You know, then I'm trying to look at the positive, right? Like, oh, all right, it's this block of wood, right? It's the shape of a Super Nintendo video game cartridge. It was in the box, right? Like, it's like, hey Preston, let's go downstairs to your basement and let's just try plugging in this block of wood. Let's try plugging it into your Super Nintendo. I think there might be a game in here, right? Like I'm trying to think of like, where do we go from here, right? Where do we go? And just maybe it's like Street Fighter, but all the characters are like pieces of wood and they're fighting each other. And that was the year I found out Santa didn't love me. Now this is 100% a true story from my childhood. And really there's no good ending because like that literally is the end of the story. I got a block of wood from Santa. It was supposed to be a Street Fighter game. It was not a Street Fighter game. Put it into the Super Nintendo and the game did not play, right? That's it. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. And if you feel bad for 7-year-old me, you could show your gratitude by subscribing to this channel and hitting that like button. I hope none of you get blocks of wood for Christmas this year. Peace.